This is an example of what God does to strengthen the character of those who trust in Him fully and give themselves unreservedly to His commands. So Moses, at this point in time, he pleads, and, oh Lord, please send someone else. It says that it made God angry. I believe that this was a fatherly anger. Moses, all right, Moses, I've talked to you enough. I've shown you some miracles. I've tried to encourage you, and you're still afraid. Moses, you're going to go. There's no more question. You're going to what I have called you to do. It says after that point, that's when Moses said, okay, Lord, I don't want to make you angry, so I'm just going to do what you have asked me to do. But the thing is this, what we find here is Moses, who has allowed himself to belittle himself and talk himself out of so many things, that God is trying to encourage him. God is trying to show Moses, Moses, I have called you to something great. It doesn't matter who you are. I know that your name is Moses. I have called you Moses. I said your name twice. When you asked me for my name, I said to you, I am who I am. That is what Moses should have been listening to. That was the key for Moses. Moses, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you don't have the latest threads. It doesn't matter if you don't speak correctly anymore. It doesn't matter if your hair is a little bit shaggy. I have called you to something. And I want you to know, Moses, that I am who I am essentially means to Moses is when you need something, at the moment of your weakness, at the moments of where you feel despair, I am going to be what you need at that very moment to be able to pull you through. It doesn't matter who you are, Moses. It doesn't matter who you have been, Moses. I am calling you to do something. And I will be what you need at that very moment to get you through. I am has just spoken to Moses. And although Moses was so afraid, he finally understood. Although Moses was so timid, he finally understood who had been calling him. That it was God. And that God would never leave him or forsake him. How many of us go through difficult times in life? Whether we're high school students struggling with an algebra class, whether we're a married couple maybe struggling with our marriage, whether we're parents struggling with our children, at work, whatever it may be. Stop looking at yourself and trust in God. If God has called you to something, if God has called you to serve, trust that He will bring you through. Trust that He will be what you need at the moment that you need it the most. Don't be afraid.